Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday, right? Happy hump day. Day 3 of the program. I'm in Paris, so it's morning here, but it's the middle of the night for most of you guys. But I'm looking at some questions from yesterday and that sort of thing. I'm actually on my computer, so that's why I'm looking away. So one topic I saw that kept coming up was feeling flu-like symptoms since starting the meal plan, and is this normal? And it is. And if you remember, we actually talked about this before we ever started the meal program, that more than likely everybody would go through a bit of a detox this week, and that's totally normal. But we just came off the holidays. We just came off a time where we typically eat more, we typically drink more, eat more desserts and all of those sorts of things. And now we're going into a really tight meal plan. We're going into lots of fruits, lots of vegetables, lots of water, lean protein, healthy carbohydrates, and no junk food. And working out really hard and all of that, which means that you're going to go through a detox. And when you go through a detox, the symptoms are very flu-like. You could have aches and pains and headaches and nausea. You could be super irritable. You might be more hungry. You might have trouble recovering a little bit from your workout. So these are all very normal symptoms of going through a detox. However, it is cold and flu season, so also be aware that hopefully you're not coming down with the flu. I know in California, everybody seems to be getting hit with it pretty hard. So pay attention, right? Pay attention to do you have a fever? Are you chills, that sort of thing? Does your throat hurt, chest congestion, any of that? Sinus congestion might be an indication that you're actually getting sick and that it's not a detox. But if it's just like I said, if it's the nausea, if it's the headaches, if it is a little bit of brain fog, like super sore, that's all very normal with starting a very strict nutrition program. With that, another question is about drinking enough water, and obviously drinking enough water is really going to help with your detox. It's going to help flush the toxins out of your system, keep everything moving. That's really important. And you should be drinking half of your body weight in ounces of water. So if somebody weighed 200 pounds, they should be drinking a minimum of 100 ounces of water. And I was asked, does the water from your Shakeology and your Recover and your Hydrate all count? Technically, yes, but also no. I mean, yes, it's liquids, it's going in, but I want you to really focus on drinking water, because then everybody starts going, well, I had tea and I had coffee and I had this and I had that. And that's not the same. It's not going to hydrate you the same as drinking water. So really aim for it to be coming from water, okay? That's another one. Another question I got was, how quickly should a meal be eaten? Is your next meal timed from when you start the previous meal or end the previous meal? You guys, well, first of all, I don't know how long it takes you to eat a meal, but for me, it doesn't take that long, like maybe 10 minutes from the time I start eating to the time I finish. It's not like the meals are that big. So unless I was like sitting down and talking for a very long time in between, but if you're eating a red, yellow, green, that shouldn't take that long to eat. So it doesn't really matter. I mean, it's a 10-minute difference. If I sit down at 8 a.m. to start eating breakfast and I'm done with breakfast by 8:10 or 8:12, it doesn't really matter if I time the next meal from 8 or from 8 to 12. You just eat 2 to 3 hours later. Andrea is asking, can you put something in the water? You can put fresh vegetables in your water, like cucumber, lemon, or lime. You can put in fruit slices to give it some flavor, but if you eat the fruit slices, then you need to count the fruit slices as your purple. So just be aware of that. If you can barely drink half of what you're supposed to, you gotta just keep working on it, because then that means you are dehydrated. Like if you're drinking less than half your body weight in ounces of water a day, you are dehydrated. So stop drinking anything else that you might be drinking, right? Don't drink the coffee then. Don't drink the tea then. Obviously not, you drink your Shakeology, drink your Recover, drink your Hydrate, but you got to be able to get that amount of water in you guys. It's really, really important. It's not just important to your weight loss, although it's huge for your weight loss. It's important to how your body functions. Our bodies are more than 80% water. It's what our cells are made up of. So if you're not replenishing your water stores, your body will not function at optimum levels. In anything you do, your brain won't function at optimum levels. Your organs won't. Like everything will be off because you will be dehydrated. So be aware of that. Somebody else asked, if not taking recharge before bed, can we substitute that for a healthy snack? No, you can't. Recharge is very specifically designed. It's specific amount of calories, very certain supplements going in. It's not a meal. So if you're not using it, you just don't use it. But you don't sub in more food. So that's that, short and sweet. Somebody asked about going up in weight after following a food plan. Is that normal? It could be for the first week or two, which is why I told you guys to get off the damn scale. You will hear me get super mad about the scale if I find you guys weighing yourself every 2 days. I won't keep answering questions about getting on the scale every 2 days. It's why I said don't weigh yourself more than twice a month. Because I can't come on here and talk you guys off the ledge every 3 days if your body fluctuates. First of all, my body fluctuates 2 pounds on the regular. I weigh anywhere between 109 and 111. I don't freak about that. That is what it is. Like, we're all human. Sometimes we drink a little bit more water, and depending on when you weigh yourself, you might weigh a little bit more. Sometimes you eat a little more sodium, so you retain a little bit more water. Ladies, we get our periods. Your body retains water around your period. It is what it is. You're adjusting to a new eating plan. If you're somebody that used to only eat once or twice a day, and now you're eating 5 times a day, I mentioned this in one of my last videos. Yes, you're going to see the number on the scale go up for a split second. It's not going to stay up. It's going up because your body's so excited that you're giving it food. It's holding on to it because it thinks that you're going to starve it again. So as you adjust to the program, you have to give it a minute. So get off the scale. This is the worst week to get on the scale. It's week 1 of heavy weight training. Like, most of you guys haven't been training like this. Even if you were doing Fix or Fix Extreme, I'm pushing you harder. I'm pushing you longer. Everybody gets a cortisol response. Kaylee, will you grab the door? Everybody gets a cortisol response when you first start a new workout program like this. It's normal. It's going to happen. But if you get on the scale and weigh yourself and see the number go up, then you're going to freak out and you're going to think it's not working, and then you're going to adjust and go, I'm going to eat in plan A because this isn't working. And then you adjust it and you didn't trust the process. So part of trusting the process is not getting on the scale every 2 days to see if you lost weight. Like, you guys will hear me come in hard on this one because it drives me nuts when people weigh themselves every single day and they think, oh my God, I didn't drop 5 pounds. Oh my God, I didn't drop 5 pounds. Oh my God, I'm up. Like, not a good plan. Twice a month at most. You don't need to weigh yourself more than that, okay? So let me see. Advice with somebody with carpal tunnel for push-ups and planks. Yes, you can get the push-up stands. Beachbody sells them because that way your wrist ends up like this. You essentially end up doing a push-up with your hand on a stand like that so that your wrist isn't bent that way, so there's no extra pressure on it. Where to go to find out which containers fit each recipe? They're in the recipe, you guys. It's listed. It's listed at the top of the recipe. If you're doing Fix8 recipes, all the containers are listed. So, and all the 80 Day Obsession approved recipes are tagged. You just need to make sure the recipe fits your specific containers. Because obviously, depending on the bracket, people get different containers at different times. So, I think that covers just about everything that you guys were talking about yesterday. Yes. So I'll stay on for a quick second. Somebody said Plan F is a lot of food. Yes, Andrea, Plan F is a lot of food. So what I would suggest is check out Coach Tulin's page. You can tag her. She was also in Plan F in the original plan and did great with it. So maybe you reach out to her. That's part of why we have this group, right? Is all these coaches in here. Some people have already gone through this, so you can ask other people too, like, what are you doing? How are you making it work with your schedule? But you can definitely do it, you guys. Well, where did I get the Nikes I'm wearing today? I haven't pushed play yet on my cardio workout. My breakfast just got here, so I have to wait and see the video to see which ones I'm wearing. But you guys, I pretty much either buy my Nikes at like a Foot Locker or I buy them from the Nikes, like from online at Nikes. But most of my tennis shoes, well, all of my tennis shoes that I wear are Nikes. If you go on their website, you can usually find them, but you also have to remember, we filmed it 6 months ago now, almost, and some of my shoes I had from before that, so they might be a year old. Let's see. Lori says, my post-workout supplement is 10 to 13 minutes after my workout. If I'm not having recover, do I eat the post-workout meal that soon or just a purple? Lori, you eat everything right after, like within an hour of finishing your workout. So if you're not having your recover, then that purple container moves into your post-workout meal, and you just have all of it within 1 hour of finishing. You can have the purple right after the workout and then wait an hour if you feel like it, but you don't go more than an hour if you're not having chocolate recover and getting that post-workout meal in. Okay, I know people are asking about night shift schedule. You guys have actually done quite a few videos on how to adjust, essentially, but whether you're working the night shift or the morning shift or the middle of the day shift, we all get the same 24 hours in a day. So whenever you wake up is when you start your day. So from the time you wake up is the time you start your time nutrition, and you eat every 2 to 3 hours from there. And, you know, if you're working the night shift, you got to pack. You got to pack a lunch. You got to get a lunchbox. You got to prepare your food. You got to bring it with you. And you got to make it work. So you might need to pack snacks that are really quick and easy to eat if you don't get a lot of break time. But again, night shift people, reach out to each other on here, start a little thread, help each other out. But again, remember, we all get the same 24 hours, so you can absolutely make it work. Yeah, my teal and white tennis shoes, what you're talking about. They're from Nike.com. Is barefoot okay? Not really, you guys. Not really with the loops, because you need them to stay on your feet. Your feet will get sweaty. And then if you're doing certain things with the loops around your feet and they slide off, that's a problem. Or they dig into your foot, that's a problem. So I don't recommend really being barefoot with this particular program. Let's see, what else? Okay, you guys are asking about workout clothes. I'll post that. Let's see. Epsom salt baths, how often for recovery? I was doing one a night. I was taking a bath every single night. I just soak for 15 minutes and then jump. And then you have to remember to go jump in the shower and rinse it off, though. I hope you guys all know that. Like, you don't want to get out of the tub and leave the salt on your body. So you need to jump in the shower and rinse it off. Let's see. Okay. Lots of people working nights on here, so y'all start talking to each other, help each other out. I mean, ask your questions for sure. I'm definitely here to help you. But you guys know your schedule way better than me. You know you got to eat every 2 to 3 hours, and you know what kind of breaks you get. So definitely, like I said, talk to each other and help each other out. Okay. Let's see. Somebody said, wow, you're up late. I'm in Paris, so it's like 8:30 a.m. here. I was in London for a few days for Super Sunday in London, came over to Paris for a few days, and I come home in a few more days, and it's very weird to be upside down on time. But I'm making it happen, and I'm here for you guys. Yes, you guys, BCAAs are okay to take. Okay. Let's see. All right, it sounds like that covers it for now. So hopefully that helps. I'm going to pin this video to the top for all of you guys. Have a great night for those of you back in the US. Have a great day for those of you here in Europe. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.